Good morning, JGS. Welcome to the 8th episode of the Good Morning JGS podcast. I'm Drake.
I'm Lincoln.
I'm Alec.
Today we have a very special interviewee, a student. Great to have you on the podcast. But before we get into that, Lincoln, do we have any sports announcements?
I do. Thank you, Drake. We have middle school co-ed basketball games this Monday, September 30th at 4:30, also at New Way Academy. There are flag football games this Wednesday at 4:30 and 5:30. Fall Athletics Prep Rally is Friday, October 4th at 9 a.m. on the Blue Top for students, which is also followed by Play Day as well as a half day to end the quarter. Alec, any updates?
It is Spirit Week this week. Monday is Neon Day. Tuesday is Movie Character Day. Wednesday is Wacky Day. Thursday, there's no school. Also, Friday is Dressed Like a Teacher Day. The Dyslexia Dash was this past Saturday and was a great success.
Very nice.
Thanks to everyone who showed up and supported such a great cause. Also, happy birthday to Miss Joy, Miss Tracy, Reese, Gavin, and Miss Leah. Happy birthday, gang. Drake.
Thank you, Alec. So, our interviewee today is Mr. Quinn. Quinn, how you doing today?
Very good, very good.
Yeah? All right. So, why don't you start off with telling us a little bit about yourself? I know Quinn is a sophomore here. He's a student athlete, but I'll let you take the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm a student athlete, like Drake said. I play flag football. I'm on the track team. I do throwing. I like dirt bikes.
Big outdoors guy.
Yeah, big outdoors guy.
Yeah.
I like to go outside.
You got a girlfriend by any chance?
No.
Okay, so what's life like for you at JGS?
Life's
With
pretty
being a
chill.
student and with being an athlete, like what's what's your perspective on it?
I think JGS makes it very easy for that. You know, I get a lot of help with being a student athlete here, and it's a little harder to get work done being a student athlete, and it's tiring getting up in the mornings and stuff. So.
How do you balance that out?
I try to get all my homework done in Resource, so I don't have to stay up late getting homework done because I like to video game too. So.
For the viewers at home, Resource is the last hour of the day where we kind of have to.
It's like a study hall kind
yeah,
of, but
study
just
hall.
you're helped by your advisor.
Yep.
Coolio. Well, how was the change from middle school to high school?
It wasn't that bad. I mean, this is a small school, so it's easy. I still have my same ring of friends. But, yeah, it's just a little more work, a little more homework. Gotta stay more, counts more, so you gotta pay more little attention in class. That's basically it.
Well, like you said earlier, you're involved in sports. So other than your football and track experience that all of us have seen, at least that I know of, what other sports are you doing?
I'm a big golf guy. I love golf. Play tennis a little bit in my free time.
Golf.
Nice.
Pretty interesting.
Very nice.
Very nice. How is your social life here at JGS with both the teachers and the students? Start off with the teachers.
I try to be good friends with the teachers. Don't want to start anything. I want to be on the good side. I like to be nice to the teachers. Friends, small school, but I got a lot of good friends here.
Yeah.
Like great friends, like you guys.
Yep.
Man,
Alec.
Oh, so where were you before JGS?
Before JGS, I lived in LA. So I lived in West Beverly Hills, and I went to a school called Buckley. And then COVID hit, and we wanted to go to Arizona.
What have been some of your favorite moments here at JGS?
Favorite moments? I like going to, the games. I like... Oh, wait.
What have been some of your favorite moments here at JGS?
Favorite moments, I think when I first came here, just kind of getting the relief of being in school, since I was in LA during COVID, and I was at home, so it's kind of nice and refreshing getting to be in person with friends and have in class. It was pretty good last year being on the football team when we got our first playoff win.
Let's go.
Shout out football team.
Yeah.
In a small school, we
Shout
got
out
third
free
in state,
top.
third in state.
Jump work.
That's pretty
Alright.
fun.
Well, that's super. How does JGS help you succeed?
The teachers here are very good, very friendly, help me with homework a lot. And I think you can ask them for help with a lot of things and they'll just help you out, so.
I think we've all experienced that to some degree. So, yeah.
How would you describe the curriculum at JGS compared to other schools? We know that you've been to, you did SHAP for like what, 2 or 3 weeks or something like that?
The curriculum here is very different. I feel like the teacher's a lot more personalized. At SHAP, it was just like kind of handing you a little piece of paper and like do it and turn it back by the end of class. Here, I feel like they teach you a lot more like one-to-one. I feel like that helps a lot.
So Quinn, what's your workload like in school and homework-wise?
I think the workload's not too bad. Obviously, you get some homework, you get some hard work, but I feel like you have plenty of time and resource and at home to not really take up much of your life.
So not too bad?
Not too bad at all.
How would you, sorry Drake, how would you describe JGS as a whole?
I mean, it's a very welcoming school. The teachers here are very friendly. All the kids are pretty friendly, so it's a great school. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's a pretty good school. What else do you do outside of school?
Like you said, I go to the gym. I like dirt biking. Golfing outside of school is very prominent.
What's dirt biking like?
Dirt biking's fun. Crash sometimes. It's pretty fun. Go out with my boy Lincoln over here.
Yes, sir.
Ride together.
Hoorah.
Right on. Well, that's pretty much all we have time for, but is there anything you want to leave off for the JGS community,
Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Any final words before we, throw you out?
No, I think we're all
Also, before we leave, Alec has a special question for you, because he's a...
So, last week, we asked Mr. Chris about the Epcot Globe at Disneyland.
Disney World.
Disney World, and how much ranch it would take to fill that up.
Yep.
He was really far off.
Terrible answer.
Probably the worst I've ever seen.
Chris, you're better.
Stick to golf there.
You're
Yeah.
better than the Chris.
Right. But, Quinn. So, how many white pumpkins would it take to fill up the Grand Canyon?
Could I get a size of pumpkins with your hands?
So they're probably this big,
Okay,
and
got
they
it.
do have a silly little face carved into them.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
930 billion.
930 billion.
Wow.
Wow,
okay.
that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you looked it
Wow.
up.
It's a pretty big
Yeah.
canyon.
It is pretty big canyon. Alright, Quinn, thank you for being on our podcast today. It was a pleasure having you on.
Thanks
Any
for having
last
me
words
on.
you want to leave off with?
They were all good. Shout out to the podcast. Shout
Yeah,
out to the
thank
JGS.
you.
Jax.
Alright, lads, I'm Drake.
I'm Lincoln.
I'm Alec.
And remember,
Do be kind.